So hi guys, I was recording the video and my memory of my phone was not enough. So yeah, the video got stopped. So yeah, so I was talking about how the women are supposed to decenter men in their life, and the reason behind it is that since they are Shakti, where do you, where the Shakti gets Shakti within herself, because men are supposed to take Shakti from you. Okay, the man who is going to be in your life is going to take Shakti from you. Okay, he's a masculine. Okay, and maybe he has some Shakti within himself, but it is for him, and that it is for him to regulate his own emotions. Okay, so where the Shakti has to get the Shakti from, and that comes from God. Okay, you are basically supposed to stay connected with God to get the energy. Okay, it's only God who is going to give you energy. So you have nothing to do with the masculine. Masculine is going to choose you when he thinks that you are the one for him. Okay, and it's, I'm not saying that you are just going to listen to him and accept him in your life. You are also supposed to think and decide whether he is the one for you. I mean, there will be men who will come to you and they'll be like, I like you and I want to be with you. But you are supposed to, since you are the Shakti, you are supposed to analyze people before giving your energy to any man. Okay, you have to see whether they are the right person, they are having the right intentions for you. Okay, it's very important to check people's intention before you let them in your aura. Okay, so since you are Shakti, you are supposed to take energy from God, and you have to uh, pedestalize God in your life. Okay, and not men. Men, the masculine has to surrender to you. Okay, if he really wants to grow in his life. Okay, and you are supposed to surrender to God. Okay, if you, even if you don't want, God will make sure that you surrender to him, because you are here for his purpose. Okay, he has a purpose for everybody on this planet, and you also have a purpose, and he will make sure that you serve his purpose. I'm not saying it in a derogatory way, but you cannot be on this earth directionless. Okay, although you will feel like that you don't have direction, many a times in your life, but there is a compass within you. God has installed in you, that will guide you towards the right path. Okay, so you being Shakti, you are supposed to work on your energies, and not just working, you have to work on discernment, you have to work on intuition, you have to work on your psychic abilities. Okay, foreseeing the future. okay, to help the masculine, with the guidance from your side. And the man who is not ready to listen to you, he's not the man. He's he's just not ready for you. Okay, you have to let him go. Okay. These days finding a right man is so difficult. I mean, these men have been pampered by their mothers and their families so much, they are not into their masculine energies anymore. I just, I watched a video yesterday, okay, and this guy was in a operation theater with his wife. She was giving birth to the baby, a normal delivery, and the doctor, the gynecologist was there, and she was like asking him to stand there, support her. Okay, and he was like so nervous, and he didn't know what to do. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but it's just very weird to see this. And once the baby took birth, the mother of this boy, this man, comes up to him and she's like, okay, now now you can go from here, okay. But the gynecologist was smart, she was like, no, let him be here, okay, let him see how much pain, you have gone through, and how much pain the women go through to give birth to them, to these men, okay. He, since he is your son, doesn't mean that he shouldn't be seeing the darker side of life, and the pain, the feminine go through, okay. Don't keep him in his lala world, okay, please. Make him a man, okay. My god, I mean, I feel like I am more men than I am I, I am more into my I am more men than a man these days. I mean, these days men are like, oh god, you can't, expect anything out of them. I'm sorry, men, but yeah, this is true. Yeah, so if you're not being able to be a man, at least stay humble. That is something you can do, okay. Not get into ego battles with the women. I'm sure she is maybe, reacting emotionally, but she has a point. She has an intuition, you know. Just because she's not able to prove herself in that moment doesn't mean that she's wrong. Okay. Maybe you, and that is why, the men, regret, leaving a good woman after, they get into, in relationship with somebody else. They'll be like, oh shit, what I have put myself into. I wish you didn't have that ego, that pride supporting you in that situation. But yeah, men are so selfish, they just think about themselves in the moment, and they regret later. This is how they learn, I feel. You know, this is how they learn. Sometimes I feel like even if they find the one for themselves, they will start to, do the fault finding once they level up because of that women. This is what men do. I'm sorry, I'm being, complaining about men, but this is what it is. I have no more trust for men. Okay. And I only expect them to follow what I say, okay, and stay humble. Nothing more than that. Don't question me, okay, because it's no point questioning me. If there is something you want to fix it all by yourself. Don't ask me, okay. If you can do something for me, it's good. If you can't, that is also good. I will do it myself. No problem. I'm not expecting anything out of you. Yeah. Men teach you to be on your own. This is what they teach. And when you are left by yourself, you are supposed to have some. Only God can support you in that case. Okay. Human always choose themselves, you know, when it comes to choosing between them and you, they choose themselves always. Yeah. So, yeah, focus on yourself and love God. God is always there to support you. Okay, bye. Radhe Radhe.